It's getting close to Christmas, and for many of us, it evokes memories of unwrapping presents on Christmas morning. I was 3 when I got my first Lionel train set for Christmas, and how I loved playing with that train. I mentioned on a previous video that I played with it so much that the transformer started to melt and smoke. My dad threw it out in the snow, and when he wasn't looking, I went and retrieved it. Well, now, several decades later, it's still a thrill when I get a train set, especially one I've been waiting for quite some time to acquire. Such is my enthusiasm as I unwrap the rare American Flyer set before you. I could not believe my eyes when I saw this set become available over the internet, and at such a price that was so much lower than what I expected. So, I'd like to share my joy with you as I unveil the set. First off, I got to get rid of all those wonderful plastic peanuts that seem to have an ability with the static to stick to everything. So I'll get these out of the way and put them on the floor. And now let's get to the set. Very grateful that sometimes we buy something over the internet and it's not wrapped very well and it gets damaged. But the people that I bought this from took extra care in wrapping up this set, as you can see, with extra layers of bubble wrap. And then underneath the bubble wrap was some wrapping paper that helped to keep the box from getting a little bit messed up. So here I am with my X-Acto blade, getting ready to unveil this really special present. By the way, when I was 4 years old for Christmas, my dad didn't have any work and we were quite poor. My mom and dad were wondering what they could do for my Christmas. And what they did was they bought some Lionel train tracks and they wrapped them up individually. And I would open them up and I was just really excited about it. My mom said, I would say, wow, a straight track. Wow, another curved track. Yeah, it's amazing how sometimes little things can make a big difference, and sometimes I think we lose our appreciation for the little things in life. So I think some of you know American Flyer, probably already know what this set is. I want you to know, however, it is the American Flyer Frontiersman set. However, it's not the one with the green locomotive and the 2 passenger cars. It's the Civil War train set with the number 20655. I think it was made in 1960, 1961, at the beginning commemoration. I think it was the 100-year anniversary of the outbreak of the Civil War. So here's a nice flyer. I love these old advertisements. Many of them had the obligatory dad and the son with all the different things you could do with the train sets. By the way, this was in the 1950s when I got my first train set. And through the early 1960s, the number one toy item in America was train sets. And then I think it was when they had the car racing sets that came out, I guess it was probably in the mid-late 60s, that really decreased the market for trains at that time. So here we are. Again, I really appreciate the extra care that the people that I bought the train set from used in putting extra packaging inside the set, just in case anything would not come down. So let's see what we have inside here. Well, here we go. We see the ammo car, the Atlantic steam engine, a troop car, and a flat car, transformer, and track. And as you can see, here is the ammo car, number 55, with closed door on one side, open door on the other side. Here is the red troop car. I guess it's more like a baggage combine car. And yeah, has metal couplers, all of these, by the way, not the Pikemaster kind, the cheaper plastic ones. And there's the flat car, and yep, no cannon. Didn't have the original cannon, which was made in Japan. By the way, a lot of people, there are reproduction cannons that are made. They're made in China, and I guess the ones made from Japan are much more valuable and rarer to get. When I was a kid, if you said made in Japan, that meant a cheap imitation. Of course, nowadays, especially when it comes to model trains, the Japanese make excellent quality trains and track and everything. Well, here's that steam engine. I was just amazed at how crisp and pristine the colors were on this. I didn't hardly see any type of flaws whatever with the livery. The decals were intact, nothing was scratched out. This is all the original paint, and you can see, looking at the engine and the wheels, a little bit of use, but not a whole lot of use there. So yeah, pretty excited about this set. So the only thing we need to do now is put it on the track and see if it runs, because that's what trains are supposed to do. Well, here is that steam set, that Civil War steam set, and you can see it running on my Westerner all-aboard layout. The engine ran very smoothly, was fairly quiet too. As you can see, I found a repro cannon and put it on there. Still needed to get a couple of the end pieces. I can get some reproduction ones of those to put on. So yeah, so this is the Frontiersman, the Civil War anniversary edition of it. And by the way, at the 100-year anniversary of the Battle of Gettysburg, my family and I were there in very late June, right before I can remember just so many people piling in. So thank you so much for watching this video. I wish you all a Merry Christmas, and please subscribe, and we thank you for your support, and God bless.